If you're looking to find cryptos that will go insane over the next couple of months, you have to understand narratives. I mean, I've done this tier list a while back about my top crypto coins, what I think they could do, and why I am or am not excited about them. But a lot of people do not realize that lists like this hold up for little amounts of time, but usually end up not being the best because it all changes, it all shifts. For example, if you asked me a couple months back, I would have told you I'm going all in on AI and meme coins. And right now that is still very solid, but perhaps if you talk to me a month from now, I might be fully done with meme coins and AI coins have blown out of proportion to where entering is not a 1000x opportunity anymore, and you might want to focus on the next big narrative. Again, we have expected everything that's happening thus far pretty accurately, but there's, for example, one part in here. Stacks and runes and a lot of Bitcoin related things which still have to pop off. But in my own humble opinion, a lot of the coins that are just in the top of the top, like a BNB, like a Solana, like an XRP, like a Cardano, have started to creep up. I mean, BNB, for example, I posted it earlier. It's a sneaky gainer, being up 65% this month. But basically, the last time I checked, BNB was 300 something. Right now it's 530. Cardano, last time I checked, it was like 32 cents. Right now it's 73. And XRP, yeah, Polkadot similar, I think $8 something right now, 10 and a bit. So that one and Avalanche have not done too amazing just quite yet. But Chainlink has also caught up nicely from $11 to 19. Uniswap from 11, 12 to 14 after that crazy wild pump. And that's the thing. Right now we're gearing up for a massive altcoin season. We are seeing the numbers go up, but they're not going up too crazy just quite yet. That real craze still has to happen. And yes, we are seeing it over in the AI space, ladies and gentlemen. I've been saying this for a while, and even right now, I believe that AI coins are pretty amazing and will most likely keep going on like that for a while. But I'm also being very realistic in telling you guys that they've been going up only. So many are getting so close to their all-time highs that perhaps some corrections are due in the midst before gaining more over the next couple of weeks/months. So again, the point there being that it's, even though I told you guys focus on one sector, I focus specifically on AI, it's still wise to just diversify around. And this is not the perfect list of sorts. I'm just saying this is a list we made a while back and the idea still counts. There'll be coins that do many different numbers, many different X's. For example, with Doge, I don't think you could do 1000x. I just meant it's a massive opportunity. Because usually, right, when it's meme coin season, the moment that it goes really hard. And even right now, if we take a look at Dogecoin, it is still down 75% from its all-time high. I personally think it'll breach it and it will do even better. But then again, it's already done some massive numbers over the past month or two. Right, you can see here throughout this time period, it's gone from 6 or so cents to 17 already. But when I put Doge here, I mostly just meant the meme coin space. At the time, it was really hard to know which meme coin would pop off. And even now, it's quite difficult to say. But if you're into meme coins right now, it's huge. And by the way, I should also add, none of these coins here I am bearish on. Every single coin I think will do well in a bull market because usually that's what happens. But some coins just do a lot better than others, you know. And in my humble opinion, if you want to make the craziest gains over the next couple of months, you got to kind of look at this list here and kind of think about it in a way that I'm doing it too. So meme coins, for example, have that 1000x potential. A lot of them, basically. The AI space is so up and coming, representing, I guess, these coins here, these last three. AI space is so up and coming, there's huge potential in it, as many of those coins will still do 100x or more. So is the BRC ecosystem. And I didn't really have a coin for real world asset type of coins, but I think that space also, and that is always my top lists of sorts. So AI, real world assets, meme coins, and gaming coins usually as well. But like I said, for games, I like to mostly buy them before they launch because usually they have a massive pump and they don't really fall off. But it's harder to predict which games from the last season will do well again. Anyway, a lot of the top altcoins that we know and love, I think will still do some massive numbers over the run. Like, many people look at me and say, Dusty, you're crazy for saying this. But I think Solana is going to be above $2,000 at the end of the run. I think XRP can go to even perhaps $10 or so. Cardano can also get to that similar level, $10, for example. perhaps more, perhaps slightly higher. Again, you got to realize Polkadot's all-time high was 55 or so. Wouldn't be too crazy to double or triple that, or even quintuple that, you know, maybe like 5x or so from here, or of the all-time high. Like you gotta understand, Bitcoin, if it triples, altcoins will do at least 5x for the most part. And so if you've been bearish on some of these top altcoins, just know that right now, the vibes I'm getting are that it's just a starting point of altcoin season, because almost every single day you check, everything is just up 15 or so %, while Bitcoin is staying stable with a slight upward bias. But right now, Bitcoin's crazy momentum is starting to pop off, except for today, as we're trying to breach the all-time high. We have, however, hit the all-time high point a couple of times already. This is basically starting points of altcoin season. I said it before though, right? If you've been watching my videos for a while, you'd know. But right now, it is time, in my opinion, to go less and less into Bitcoin, less and less into Ethereum, and mostly just down lower and lower. The main altcoins though, they still work. BNB, for example, it's doubled in a very short amount of time. We're seeing glimpses of it all, but they've not really gone for crazy gains just yet. Then again, take a look at this. You guys know RSS3 because I talked about it a while back in some of my videos. And all of a sudden, it's starting to pop off out of the blue, or at least it seems like it's out of the blue. Alvaro protocol I talked about before it launched, you can see all of a sudden, you don't even see the earlier price, but it's done massive over the past couple of days. EOS has done absolutely massive since I started talking about it, another AI coin, but just putting it out there, just how massive the numbers have been throughout a very short amount of time. Sync is actually a coin that have a lot of juicy money into, specifically because I told you guys I think it's going to go to at least 100 million market cap, when I think it was at roughly like 2 or like 7 or so million market cap. I thought it would go to 100. Right now it's at 300, so congratulations for all of you guys that believed in my thinking process, because that is absolutely massive. And it's also crazy funny. In my video a while back, I talked about Floki and whatnot, and just look at the performance it's done over a very short amount of time here as well, especially since I made the video. I think I posted the video on the 6th, or yeah, I think the 6th maybe. It's actually doubled at least from when I made that video. But the point here being, it's not one specific sector that's only bullish. It's not like AI is the only thing you can go for. There are many, aplenty, especially now that Bitcoin's starting to run. And guys like BlackRock are starting to hold more Bitcoin than MicroStrategy. I'm expecting more Bitcoin ecosystem things to pop up over time. And I just want to open you guys' eyes that right now we will see corrections in the midst, but that's beautiful. That's the beautiful part about it, that people do get to get another juicier entry. But if you look and like zoom out a bit, look at it with a 2021 and 2017 hindsight knowledge, we know that these were the best times to accumulate. Even though things have already gone up a ton and people get scared, you might want to sell some coins if you've already made a 5x on it, sell parts of the top, put it into new altcoins that have not done that run yet, but understand as well that momentum usually sticks in bull markets. Where a lot of people think, ooh, this one has gone crazy, I should skip it. Know that the ones who go crazy right now are usually the ones that do even crazier over the bull market, because most of these guys will just keep beating their all-time high time and time again. Almost none of the coins are actually at all-time high yet. But the moment a coin goes into price discovery, like we saw with Solana, things just went absolutely crazy fast, like we've seen with Pepe. It just doubled in a very short amount of time. With Solana, the moment I sold a part was at 55 cents, then at 90 cents. But then the moment it beat its like previous high points at the start here actually already, it just went crazier and crazier and crazier. And perhaps people at all-time might think, oh, there's going to be resistance and whatnot. But this, whatever chart you're seeing in here, extrapolate that to Bitcoin, where the moment we really cross 70 and start going, it's probably going to be a pretty quick rise to 75. And from there, altcoins will have similar performances where you think, oh, BNB at 530 is only 20% down from its all-time high, right? But the moment it beats 665-ish or 690 where its all-time high was, I think we're going to be at $1,000 really quickly. Solana, the moment it beats like $250, $260, I think it's going to be at $400 really, really quick, and then afterwards just go higher and higher. XRP, once it crosses $1, I think is going to be a very quick rise to $2.70. I just have that number in my head. And I can kind of go on that tangent for a little bit, where many of these coins, the moment they start running, are going to be unstoppable. But you just have to understand that they have to initially get that run going. And right now they're slowly climbing up and creeping up, which is why I've just been accumulating altcoins like an absolute madman. Because even though over the next... Guys, I'm done. I am absolutely done. I don't want to tell you I'm oh my days, no way. No way. I am shivering in my motherfrickin' boots. What did I post? 2 days ago. My pants are completely soaked. Can you understand this? I posted this 2 days ago at 4.4 cents, expecting a run up to 5, right? And look at this. Right now it's at 7 freaking cents. You can't make this stuff up, guys. And this is how crazy things get in a bull market. You see, once the pump happens, people think, oh, I should kind of stay away from that. Ooh. No, when there's good fundamentals, there's a good narrative, these things usually just keep going crazier and crazier and crazier. If you've understood that, I think you're golden. And might be time for me to switch pants or maybe jump in the pool for a little bit longer because I'm completely soaked. And so is the chair now. Yeah, that might have not been wise. But at the end of the day, it doesn't all matter because look at how crazy I didn't catch it. What if I'm starting to see things fly? I'm just becoming like a lunatic. There's no mosquito. It's just all in my head, huh? Because these gains are massive. And as I keep saying, I think it's just a start. Realize what you're into. Understand the words that I'm saying. I'm not your financial advisor, but I think I speak sense. Of course, do your own due diligence about which exact coins, but understand the narrative that if you were right now in May of 2021, you would also look at the prices and think, ooh, or even before that, we've gone up too much. It's too much. And then it just keeps running for another, let's say, half a year or a year. If you look at it from like December 2020 prices or whatnot. So things move a lot quicker and faster the moment we get into new territory, which we haven't seen, but some coins are seeing, and people just underestimate how high those market caps can get. Because I said before that even some of the lower tier projects in this list will probably be 10 times as high as they are right now. I think the lowest coin in the top 100 will be $25 billion worth of market cap, meaning most of these will still do like a, let's just say lowest will be 10, so about an 8x or 10x from here, with most of them being at least above 25, because most of these will still do a 10x over the run, or at least the ones that have proper juicy potential, and of that there are many. But yeah, if you don't think it can do a 10x, skip that coin, go for a different one, because if you're not doing 10x in a bull market, I'm not sure what you're going for. Perhaps you have enough money, you're only going for Bitcoin or Ethereum then, which will 10x over time, I think, but not this run, I don't think. But gains galore is coming, in my opinion, and I hope you guys are ready.